Welcome to another episode of Pro Street TV, where we will be showing you how to install a universal fan onto your vehicle. Whether your race car, weekend project, or daily driver, overheating is never a laughing matter. Should your fans fail, or maybe there's other issues with your cooling system, and you want to replace your factory fans with universal units, this is the guide for you. This is also an excellent option when you are upgrading your radiator and don't want bulky, ugly factory fans in your engine bay. Today we'll be installing two universal Mishimoto slimline fans to a 1999 Subaru Legacy with the EJ20 swap from a 2001 Subaru WRX. We are opting for the 10-inch model, which flows up to 1,000 CFM. That's some serious airflow, and it's available in multiple colors and sizes. This radiator fan kit comes complete with all the mounting hardware required. However, since this is an engine bay swap, the owner did not have factory fans to bolt back on. Solution? This B&M radiator mount kit comes complete with all the hardware you need, and it's cheap. In order to begin the installation, you'll need to free your radiator in question. Now that your radiator is freed, it's a good time to prepare your slimline fans. Ensure that the radiator side has the insulators as shown. You don't want to be bending fins or blocking airflow. Mount your universal slimline fans by pushing these plastic rods through your radiator. Once the fans are mounted, you'll need to terminate them by securing them using the circular tabs included in the fan kit. Great! You've now got your universal fans mounted and ready to rock. Now here's 2 steps that should be done. First off, since you'll be wiring things in place and be safe, you'll need an automotive relay to activate your fans correctly. Before we continue, here is our obligatory disclaimer. If you are confused or not sure, stop now and take your vehicle to an experienced mechanic. In order to properly control your fans, you'll need a fan controller, or you can build your own. Using an automotive relay to activate your fans is the only real way to install fans. Do not wire your factory wires into your slimline fans. This diagram will show you how to wire the relay and your fans correctly. Use proper gauge wire, and always use an inline fuse. If you wire the switched operation to your key being to the on position, this can cause issues. Cold trim operation is a real concern for turbocharged vehicles, especially stock. Make sure your engine and vehicle are in the optimum range of temperature to prevent any unnecessary risks associated with running your car too cool. Instead, we recommend installing a fan controller that uses a thermocouple sensor that can either be pushed into your radiator fans, like your plastic clips, or teed into your thermostat neck. Regardless of what path you take, understand that something needs to trigger your fans to turn on. Whether that's a sender or your key turning to the on position, understand the differences between the two. Have any questions about this install? What setup are you running? Leave us a comment below and let us know. Thank you so much for watching another episode of Pro Street TV. We upload videos daily, so please drop us a like and a subscribe.